Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. So for those of you who are new, my name is Christiane, otherwise known here as IHeartAirbrush, and today we're going to be getting into showing you how I created this look using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette on one eye, and then using Dinair Airbrush makeup shades that I did a little, that Airbrush Mixology to go ahead and mirror the shades from the Born to Run palette to recreate the same look on my other eye. So if you are interested in learning how I did it, which shades I used, and all that good stuff, and what the future has to hold for this new idea that I have for my channel, then please keep on watching. All right, yes, I'm bringing to you something a little bit new to my channel. The series is new. The concept is not new because I actually did a how to mix shades video back in like 2012, 2013, I think it was 2013 or 20. I did it in the beginning of my YouTube journey. We was mixing shades and I was showing you how to create your own custom colors using airbrush makeup. Now, if you've used airbrush makeup, you know that creating custom shades is super easy. I mean, they just mix all together in the cup. No worries, no shame, no nothing. If you love the color, you just get an empty bottle with some mixing balls in it, drop them colors in based on the ratio that you got, that you liked, and then give it a little shake up and you have a whole new shade to continue using. So with that being said, this is going to mark the beginning of a new series for my channel. Yes, I am calling it IHeartAirbrush Mixology. Why not? Because I think it's super cute and super fun. And like, if you know me, like if you follow me for years, you know like I have this weird way of like needing to label everything with a cutesy name. And yeah, so we're going to do that with this. So I'm calling it IHeartAirbrush Mixology, and what I'm going to do is just give you custom colors using shades that I already have in my Dinair collection. Now, I think like over the years, it's pretty obvious that like I have every color that Dinair has ever come out with, and that's only because I've been collecting them since like 2012, dude. Since I first got into airbrush makeup, I've just been growing and growing my airbrush collection, and it's been hurting and hurting my wallet. But you know what? It is worth it because I've had this whole stock of shades that are still sold by Dinair, limited edition shades that they came out with for a little bit that I hope to God they would bring back one day. I don't know, maybe I could ask. Maybe it doesn't hurt to ask to bring some of them shades back that were limited edition, because some of them were absolutely beautiful, and I actually still have them in my collection. So if you're familiar with airbrush makeup, you know that airbrush makeup does not go bad that quickly because everything is pretty sanitary inside the bottle. That's not to say that the ingredients inside last forever, because they really don't. Eventually they do end up going bad, but it takes a really long time for airbrush makeup to go bad. So yeah, I've had all these colors for so long. Yes, I had to get rid of some, which was sad day. So let's start with what brought this about, and it was the release of Urban Decay's Born to Run palette. Like, I think we can all agree that the Born to Run palette is absolutely beautiful. The shades inside, the range is flipping amazing. Look at this. I mean, what look could you not create with this palette? All the shades are super versatile and super amazing. When I first saw them post the little teaser of this palette on Instagram, I was like, oh my god, I need that palette. But you know what? Like, I say that about a lot of palettes because, like, let's be real. Yes, I am an all airbrush makeup junkie, but there are times where your girl gets sucked in to them traditional shadow palettes, them traditional makeups, either be it because the packaging or the color or just the, I don't know, the facade that it promotes, that brands promote with their products. It just kind of sucks me in sometimes, and most of the time I can actually fight it, and I have no problems with just like gawking over the new palettes and then just kind of playing with airbrush makeup and being totally over it. But this time I could not, and I had to get my hands on this Born to Run palette. And when I actually got home from Ulta after purchasing it, I was taking a look at some of the shades and I was like, some of these shades look really close to some of the Dinair shades that I have in my collection. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, I wonder how hard it would be to mix some custom shades and see how close I can get to some of these shades in here. So that's exactly what I did, and I figured that this is the perfect way to start off IHeartAirbrush Mixology, this new little series is going to be on my channel, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I got this look using shades from the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I did go ahead and apply shades from the Born to Run palette on this eye, and the shades that I used, which I will include swatches in this video of course, are Guilt Trip, which is this beautiful purple shade that I have on my lid here. I used Weekender in the transition. I used Good as Gone as the outer corner depth, you know, going into the crease area. And then I went ahead and used Smog all over the lid. And yeah, that's how I got this look, which shades I used to get this look on this eye. And then I used a mixture of a few Dinair shades on this eye to recreate the same color pattern. So I hope that I got super close, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and the process, and I hope you guys enjoy the future videos to come in this little series of mine. So just a little disclaimer, the future videos are not going to be full-on videos like this where I give you like the full-on look. There will be more because I do want to do more looks with this palette and then recreating those same looks with airbrush. So I probably will have a couple more installments like this video here, but for the most part, IHeartAirbrush Mixology is going to be me creating one new custom shade per video, and yeah, hopefully you guys love it. I will go ahead and throw in some giveaways. Stay tuned for the future videos in that so that you can understand how those giveaways are going to go about, because they are going to be coming solely from me, okay? And yeah, I'm just super excited for the videos to come, and I hope you guys are excited too. So without further ado, let's go in and get into the swatches, of course, the comparisons, of course, and then how I achieve this look. Yes. All right, let's get on with it. Alright, so here are some swatches of my comparison between the shades from the Urban Decay Born to Run palette and my airbrush comparable shades. The reason why you see the comparable shade to Smog and Guilt Trip on there is because I did reformulate it to get a closer match. Alright, so we have the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Ooh, look at that beautiful shades, girl. Yeah. So today's video we're going to be using the shade Guilt Trip, which is a beautiful deep purple hue with berry nodes, and I love it. Then we're going to be dipping into Good as Gone, which is a warm brown tone like you see here. And then for this look we're also going to be dipping into Smog, which is a beautiful bronzy tone. And then lastly we're going to be dipping into Weekender, which is a matte shade. It's like a creamy shade, I guess. Okay, so we're going to start off by using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And to start the look, we're going to apply Weekender to the transition area. Then we're going to apply Good as Gone to the crease and outer V area, just patting it in like so with a dense brush to create the shape. And then we're going to go ahead and blend once we get that initial shape laid out. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and take Weekender once again and apply that to the transition area. Then applying Smog to the lid, I'm just going to go ahead and press it in with my finger because I found that that's the best way to distribute the color. And then we're just going to continue to build on it. I'm going to intensify the shade by applying a little bit of MAC Fix Plus to my brush like so and just pat it in. I almost forgot how much work it takes to intensify shades using traditional shadows. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply Guilt Trip to the outer corner, blending it up toward the mid-transition area like so. Then to intensify Guilt Trip, I'm just going to add some MAC Fix Plus to the brush and then intensify it some more by patting it on. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Good as Gone and blend it into the Guilt Trip in the outer corner, outer V area. We want everything to be nice and blended, of course. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it all out with the large fluffy brush. And that is it for the shadows. Now it's airbrush time. What? So the first shade I'm going to mix is Stripped and Olive Beige. I custom mixed this shade to get really close to the shade Weekender. So all I did was apply a 1-to-1 mixture of the shade Stripped and Olive Beige to the transition crease area. Alright, so next I'm going to take a mixture of dark brown and aubergine to create a custom shade that is comparable to the shade Good Is Gone in the Born to Run palette. So all I'm going to do is apply a 3-to-1 mixture of Dinair shades Dark Brown and Aubergine to the transition area. Now when applying airbrush shadows, especially darker shades, you want to take your time building up the color. That way you can get gradient effects and you can get a nice blended look. Alright, so next I'm going to take a mixture of the shade Espresso and Light Bronze, and this mixture is comparable to the shade Smog from the Born to Run palette. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a 1-to-1 mixture of light bronze and espresso to the lid like so. I'm just going to tug on my lid a little bit and kind of stretch the skin there because I do have natural folds there, and just apply so that way I get a nice even coating. And then I'm just going to build it up as I need to. Definitely a lot faster to build when you're using airbrush makeup. Next I'm going to be taking 4 different shades to get a comparable shade to Guilt Trip in the Born to Run palette. So now taking a 2-to-2 to 1-to-1 mix of the Dinair shades Shocking, City Lights, Jet Black, and Glitz and Glam. I'm going to apply it to the outer corner area and blend up to the mid-transition area. If you don't have these shades, you can definitely substitute Glitz and Glam for London Fog, and you can substitute City Lights for Date Night, just really light hand, and you might have to increase a few of the other shades just to make sure you get that nice purple hue. Now to do the lower lash line, I'm just going to take Guilt Trip from the Urban Decay Born to Run palette and apply it to the lower lash line like so. And then I'm going to take that same mixture, that 2-to-2 to 1-to-1 mix of the Dinair shades, and apply that to the lower lash line on the airbrush side. Also, if you were lucky enough like me to grab the Be Mine shade, that shade's pretty comparable to Guilt Trip, so if you have that one, you can definitely use it in its stead. Alright, so right now I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup, so I'll be back in a minute, and this is the finished look. Yay! How did I do? I think I did pretty good. I think I got really close. I definitely could have built up the purple on the airbrush side a little bit more, but you know, I'm mad with the end result. Alright, so this is the finished look. How did I do on color matching, guys? I think I did pretty good. Now, there is another close-up of the finished look. Yes, I am very happy with the end result. I think I did pretty well. Now, I know things got a little crazy with some of them Dinair shades and having to use 4 different shades just to make that purple shade, or just to get close enough to the purple shade in the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. But you know what? In the end, it is definitely worth it, and I definitely think I'm going to be creating my own little bottle of that shade just because I feel like it's such a beautiful pop of purple, girl. Yeah, I think we're gonna add another bottle to my collection, okay? And by mixing the shades so that I can have this all the time. Alright, so anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you are subscribed, or if you choose to subscribe today, make sure to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. That way you get the quickest updates anytime I upload a video. And we got a lot coming to the channel, so you don't want to miss out on it. I hope you enjoy this new series that I'm creating. I really hope you enjoy it. I hope that you experiment with colors as well. Airbrush makeup is limitless as far as what you can do with mixing colors and things like that, so make sure you are utilizing it to its fullest. Anyways, thank you again, and I hope to see you all in my next one. Bye!